Hi folks, it's Ray Pelland. I'd like to show you my web app for musicians. It started out to be one of those chords and lyrics viewers, but as I started testing and using it and adding tunes to my library, I learned more about what I really needed. And so the app evolved. It turned into a music library manager. It still includes the chords and lyrics viewer I started off to build, but also now some other very useful features. I call it Mustache, and it's already transformed the way I relate to my music. Let me explain how Mustache works. First, let's log into my library. Mustache lets you create a library with an unlimited number of tunes. As you can see by this number up here, I am up to 181 and counting. Just this morning, clicking my way around YouTube, I came across a video of Jim and Jesse McReynolds doing Truck Driving Man. So I added 2 versions of this tune to my library to show you how easy it is to work with them in a Mustache session. I categorized the tunes by enabling some of their tags so I could easily find them in future searches. There's a video in the user's guide that goes into more of the details, but basically filters and tags makes it easy to find any tune or any set of tunes in your library when you need them, no matter how large your library grows. Like now, by clicking the newbie filter, I reduced my tune list down to only those tunes in my library that I consider to be recently added. And here's those 2 versions of Truck Driving Man right down here. I entered a different tune sheet for each version to show you some of the options. Tune sheets are what we call chords and lyrics views in Mustache. Here's a tune sheet for the first version. Mustache tune sheets always expand the text size to fill up the screen vertically, so you can get the clearest view of it while you're practicing or performing. You can adjust the text size up and down from there if you like this. The horizontal width of the lyrics lines is controlled by the format style you select, and that can also have a large effect on the final font size. This first version is formatted in the traditional WYSIWYG style, or what you see in the tune sheet editor is what you get in the tune sheet. This is how most other chords and lyrics websites out there do it, and a lot of folks like this view. It's not necessary in the WYSIWYG format style to place the chords above the lyrics line, but I did that here to stick with that traditional style. We'll leave this tune sheet open in its browser tab while we go back to the library page. Let's open the second version of Truck Driving Man. If you can give up the traditional style, this view greatly increases the text size of the lyrics and pretty much eliminates the need to scroll a tune while you're practicing or performing, even on a smartphone. Here I can show you the difference. You can decide which formatting style you'd like to use for each of the tunes in your library. Now back on the library page, let's disable the newbies filter. And my full list of tunes reappears. Adding links to your tunes can greatly increase the usefulness of your library. You can link your tunes to JPEGs, MP3s and 4s, YouTube clips, tablature pages, standard notation sheets, or tutorials like I get through my Flatpick Guitar subscription. If you've added any resource links to a tune, the button will be dark red. As you can see, I've entered resource links for most of my tunes. One tune I've been working on lately is Ragtime Annie. It doesn't come up that often in jams, but when it does, I usually feel guilty that I never took the time to work out any banjo or guitar leads for it. But now I've started to correct that omission. To show you what I mean, I'll click my Woodshed filter up here, and Ragtime Annie is right there since I enabled the Woodshed tag for that tune, as you can see here. If I open up the resource link drop-down for Ragtime Annie over here, you can see the 6 links that I've added. Now I've got both guitar and clawhammer lessons for Ragtime Annie with tabs and MP3s just a click away. Plus, I've got a link to Kenny Baker doing one of my favorite online versions. I even have this really fun to watch version with some cloggers on stage at the Augusta, Georgia Heritage Center. I'll show you the finale of this one starting at the 2:15 mark.
Please make welcome.
I didn't realize when I gave my app the ability to store and show these resource links how important a feature this would become. But in this way, your tunes become so much more than just a place to store your chords and lyrics. This has made a huge difference in terms of inspiring me to learn new tunes and makes my practice more fun. And some of my friends who've been testing the app for me say pretty much the same thing. So now that I've shown you what Mustache is all about, let's unset the woodshed filter, close the filter drop-down, and log out, which brings us back to the landing page where we started. If you want to learn more, you can view some of the other videos I've put up on the Video User's Guide. But if you think Mustache is something you might be able to use, you're welcome to give it a try. I could use a few more testers before I release the app to the general public later this year. Just go to mustache.com in your browser. It brings you to this page where you can click this button to register for a free account. If you have any questions at all, you can reach me at codeguy@mustache.com. Thanks for watching.